Gotta plug in this mic. I think not. Not sure. She just text too. Let's talk about yielding to temptation. He willing to talk about anything. He was just so turned up.
Maybe you have the lady on tomorrow
Whew.
with the baby.
Oh yes.
None of the information today.
Thanks for reminding. I
Styles at nmsbahamas.com. See Styles.
no. I asked him if that's your name. Is it Carla Styles? Star 106 hits Pleasant Monday. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Free Your Mind on your hit station. We are Star 106.5. It's a pleasure to be in your company once again. Of course, this show is being brought to you courtesy of none other than KFC, Pinder Tile, Muffler World, Lightborn Trading, of course, bringing to you Lactogen 3, Comfort Sweets, Discount Distributors, and Produce Express. Of course, thanks to Juicing for Life. Want to say a big thank you to the galley at Sunrise and Guinness. Definitely, that's Guinness Smooth. Definitely made of more. Pleasant good afternoon to everybody locked and loaded, however you get here. Thank you so much. Channel 976 on cable. Everybody that's tuning in via the FM band, that's of course 106.5 on the FM band. Natural Empress and Star 106 on Facebook. And I may even log on to IG as well. The Natural Empress on Instagram. Now, had a very, very eventful week last week, especially the last 2 days. Thursday was turned up with Stalit, who is returning today. You know, a little caught up in traffic. I understand that. He come, he's still a free
It's not
man.
so.
And then of course Friday, the main
biggest
event.
boss.
Huh?
The biggest boss was on the radio. I'm talking
And
about
we ain't talking about
Carl,
Rick Ross.
Car Wash.
Huh?
Oh. There's someone at the door.
Yeah, somebody at the door. Yeah, well, Car Wash, shouts out to you, Miss Alicia McNeil. Wow! When you talk about freeing your mind, you did that in grand and fine styles. I want to say thank you to her for being a guest on Friday. And we're holding her to it. Of course, we're going to the gym, and she's going to use her platform to help a lot of people. All right. Hello, Nasha.
Hello.
How are thou?
Good. How are you? I love this sweater.
Thanks. And it ain't the sweater weather no more. See, I get fooled by the little breeze this morning, right? The breeze that nobody told me was coming.
Listen, I got stuck in that last night.
Coming from work.
Yeah.
So, but you expected it. You're in the newsroom. I'm sure you got a little inclination that it was going to happen.
I got it through WhatsApp.
But you got it.
But I got it, yeah.
See, I didn't know.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know. We were caught off guard. Hurricane OG, off guard.
Current off.
Okay. You know, when anything resembles hurricane, the power can be off. Why you locking brand new? Anyway,
Okay.
It's a beautiful day, nevertheless.
It is.
Did you catch Friday's show? The main event?
Listen to me. I tell you, only you could do it. Only you could do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No, you had that unlocked. She had that unlocked. It was her moment.
It was her moment.
Her moment, yeah.
Wow.
That was good.
Nice.
That was
Okay.
good.
All right. Now, did you catch Thursday's show with Stalit?
No.
Woo!
No, I don't know how I missed that.
That was fire. Believe it or not,
Jeez.
it was so hot that he invited himself back. I invited him to come back today.
Oh, okay.
He's caught in traffic, but when you talk about keeping it real,
Mm-hmm.
and this was separate and apart from us talking about his musical
Yes.
career.
Yes.
That was a story by itself. But then we got into some little personal stuff, and it got very hot, and time was not on our side.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided that, it was so nice that we would have to do it twice.
Oh, yes.
So he's going to be coming back here in short order for us to continue our very heated discussion. Glad to have you with us.
Okay, good.
All right. So we're going to, in the meantime, I'm going to bust off a little Stalit
Bup, bup.
just to put you in the mood because he had this place for himself, like
Ooh.
literally. Or I should say it like how Car Wash should say it literally.
Literally.
Okay.
Okay.
Trust me, he had this place turned up. All right, so we're gonna play a little Stalit in the meantime. All right, so keep it locked. More Free Your Mind right here on your hit station. We're Star 106 Hits. Yeah, I thought of you.
Oh.
Don't mind the bag. New style is a new style.
I can't deal with
New
you.
style. You get one for me, one for you, one for my sister. Not that one. Oh, the other one is the new style.
Wait, hold on.
Because I know you like black. Oh, yeah, I want the black one today, man.
Listen, my dog chew up my black
Okay, see? You see that? You see that? I did not know that. The dog
Empress.
sandals.
Oh my god. Thank you. Listen.
They look like boats, right?
Yeah, I thought this was clever for a second.
Ah, see?
Thank
Old Navy
you.
chick. Old Navy truly on.
Old Navy.
Oh,
What's going on, honey?
Oh,
What's this?
it's Christmas.
Oh, I'm like, Old Navy new brand. I'm looking at him like,
Christmas in April. Christmas in April.
what's her name?
Listen.
How Stalit was turning up on Thursday.
Thursday.
night.
No, man, he was cool. He was really good. I enjoyed him. Definitely a lot. It was
Right
in the
building.
building again for part two. Yes. No.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, you want to
That's what you said.
You
Hi,
should say like,
darling.
oh hi, what?
I go.
I know, right?
I'm like,
I,
hi, what?
I am sexier than money.
I know, right?
Hold on, I wasn't
I
ready.
am a little rough dry, but I'm sexier than money.
Oh, jeez. That's a new one.
A little rough draft.
Okay.
Cause
Listen, you have $1,000 right now in your pocket.
I do not.
You have $100 in your pocket.
I do not.
But you have me. I'm here. Money.
Man,
Hold.
I can start dropping it like that. You ain't got no money?
STIL.
Well, I leave with so many catch words because the last one I got was
RNSP.
Robalicious.
Revelation.
Gmail.
Robalicious was that one. So I'm like,
So it'll be
You back to yourself?
STILEET at gmail.com.
You ain't gotta be
RNS.
going all.
RNSG.
everyone's-
R. Romeo. Yeah.
Everyone thinks
Romeo November. Sammy Duncan.
So
Huh?
yeah, B.
Huh?
RNSG.
RNSG.
Oh, I'm always good. G.
As in Gmail. Yeah.
I think I'm dead empty.
Alright,
Account.
Yeah.
Not a soul.
Everyone looks good.
Yeah.
Thank
No one in reserve?
You go ahead.
Yeah.
You know what you know?
Oh, I just go live on my thing. No.
I'll
Thank
fix him
you.
up, man.
Thank you. Thank
I'm just going
you.
live on my page.
I told him that I was like, no, not for me.
I said, you know,
Yeah.
Try it.
Y'all get it, and I'm the herd.
I say it's not for me. Exactly. I'm the herd.
How come you tell me it was having a hurricane?
That's
But
who?
Oh, I'm Basil.
Basil wouldn't know.
No, hold on.
Meteorology
So
was in.
I'm going to be watching it or it'll be live for people to see.
the news from my figure, y'all in
From
the news
my
from-
bed.
But I call the eye and say, wait.
From your page. Oh, when the storm happened, I was in
Okay.
bed.
But-
So I wasn't.
I know,
No,
see?
what I do? I did it from
I
somebody
said
on this
so
program.
many
So I did it
like
before and the other one.
Say that, hi.
Hi, yeah,
Close
working
it.
remotely. Jason, email please.
I didn't even make team page this time. I did it on the other one thing like last time. I had to go all of it.
She likes
You
me.
just share it with me on my page afterwards.
She likes me. And they fit up.
Thank
Oh, so it's okay. Good, good, good.
I gotta get
I
my
understand.
toes
No worries,
done,
no
but
worries.
thank you.
I understand.
I told him my dog ate my black slippers. That's why I
Now,
be
last time
wearing
Jesus
blue.
was like literally in me and I'm sweet.
That's why I be wearing blue with black.
Get a look at
I feel
Hey, now with
spiritual.
it. First problem, dogs.
Yes, dog. What I see you with that? Oh, not
No, one dog.
the thing, huh?
One dog. Definitely.
So you want to turn down?
Yeah, the one turn down. Hold
That's why I said you have to fix them up, man.
Empress!
My darling.
That part two is too hot. I mean,
All
that part
right,
one.
1A.
Sorry, I'm
This part two, right?
getting part two.
Yeah, this part two we did. Right?
Serious too? Oh!
No, sir.
How I can cry or how I can die and I got Empress and the crew here.
Oh,
What for?
cry
And we can
for.
talk about this. You probably can ball a little tears. I mean, it's your girlfriend, you know.
But you don't cry.
No, don't leave the world. I mean, good Lord.
All right, our commercials right in time. Commercials, go ahead.
This traffic report brought to you by Shield Insurance.
Nice. You should see how you know you could do it.
We're slow on the ride west over there. Inner-city Mobile has a full complement of busy traffic, especially in the east end. It's number all the way passing Coles Avenue, and as you get into the the 600 roundabout is quite busy at this hour too, especially from University Drive on the west end, heading into that circle. Farrington Road also coming in there, and the southbound traffic coming through the Butler Highway extension that comes off West Main Street. Around about the 2020 Darling Highway is that's also very busy. It's heavy traffic line that's coming in from the west lines on 2020 and Darling, and also continuous heavy flow traffic that's coming in on the other side from 2020 on a single lane that comes off Jeff. The East Street Corridor, South and Robinson Road are all very busy right now. Once you're over the Road, heading south, that's a Michael Road intersection is also very busy area to pass through. It's slow ride off Carmichael Road, and it's also a reasonable ride heading deep into the south side corridor. Absolute traffic is already busy, so it seems the absolute flow is gearing up for this morning. Car riders and gays, especially riders at Allen Bridge, will slow with their gazing and riding through Forest Key down here. So you see damage from his house, but that's died down now. He's not as active at this time passing through there at this hour. This National Traffic Report is Susan Dawson, Dan Johnson, Associates, Foot Lakers and Nashville, who offer the simplest and safest treatment for painful flat feet, bunions, hammer toes, sports medicine, and more. This is Foot Lakers and Nashville. They're located in East and off the hill at Fort Charlotte. Over the 325 Forest Road. With the rents valid for traveling in real time,
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best kept secret in the Bahamas. Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest and all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including complimentary water park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesBI.com.
But it's a little variation. It's like if you within 100 feet of your house, you want to wear shoes.
That's what I'm saying.
If you go to your house, you want to wear shoes.
I used to run
Do you have shoes in the house?
the 1500 along distance and I go in school with those shoes. Like right now, some kids run track and they run shoes. Yeah, you know when the sports days, some of them run with no shoes.
Yeah.
We interrupt with an important KFC news flash. After years of study, KFC scientists have identified a newer flat splitter called KFC, which produces uncontrollable cravings for KFC fried chicken. KFC takes control of your motor functions, cognitive abilities, and yes, even your smartphone to place an order. You start with KFC.
The minute I'm done, I'll take my shoes off and walk out.
Order a fresh and tasty bacon blanket for only $20 and satisfy those cravings. So
Never still got no shoes. Why are you
Choice. Choice. Star 106.5 FM.
Star 106 hits. Yes, indeed. We're back. It is a Mad Monday. Salite's in the building.
Yes.
And of course, it's part. It's part two. St. Nash is in the building. Beats is in the building.
Yep.
And we're about to turn up now because, you know, separate apart from talking about your career as an entertainer, the gaming entertainer, carrying your flag very high, rating script very high. You're a very, very deep young man. There's a lot that, you know, we got into on Thursday that time did not permit for us to really explore. When it comes to relationships, you have a lot to say. A lot to say as to whether or not, well, I think what we first got into is whether or not Bahamians take the sacrament of marriage very seriously. Because I was asking you about the history behind pie, And what else? I think Sweetheart. That's the song that we were playing at the time. And you got very much in depth about yourself in terms of marriage and whether or not you would do it again.
Well, see, please, what you have to understand is a sacred thing from the Almighty. That is something that God has given to people, and as far as you're no longer two but one. And my experience of what I see in friends, family, and a bunch of different sources go through, I don't know if many people in the world really take it seriously and know what marriage is seriously about, like really, really in its depth and its entirety. When you say until death do us part, you literally sign yourself away, but people take it for joke, and because of hard times, or because of attitude, or because of finance.
Yeah, I just too big.
Yeah, you know what, you wanna, just have more than one people left and right. It seems to say like, you know what, I can't take this no more. Or
so why don't most people then, if they can't take it because there's so much temptation and they're not able to yield to temptation, why do you think most people don't just cut their loss, cut it, just cut it, and go be free, sow your wild oats?
But see, that's still the purpose of when you stand in front of Almighty God, the friends and family and the pastor, and you say until they do a spot.
Yeah, but then when we find out that you scheming, what's the difference of?
Well, somebody is given a chance, I guess. I don't know why you didn't personally. I would say people ask me, would you give a chance back or whatever? Yeah, you already give a chance. The left and right give a chance. But how many chances you expect to get? Like how many times you continue wanting to do this?
Right.
Like this is not a game. This is what you call marriage. You see what I'm saying? When you really do that, you really gotta go into it for the chicken and the tin. You gotta go from richer for poor, for better for waste, for sickness and in health. You're really supposed to do this until they do a spot. Like I say, marriage will never reach its full weight until either party happens to succumb by the good Lord.
Okay.
Not by a force of divorce, whereby you kill off the other person. And therefore that become a generational curse.
Right.
Your whole son and children and grandchildren do that, and so they feel it's okay to just go and just throw away marriage. No, not in Jesus'
So
name.
do you believe that people should fight for their marriage?
Or you're talking about go to war.
Wow.
Go to war because guess what?
Because
guess what? If you marry and Beats is your husband and I mess with you, Beats have all rights to come and look for me because you're all two people, you're all as one. I mess with Beats, also I mess with you.
Right.
So he have all rights. He ain't worrying about nothing, and I would say that's true. He ain't worrying about law or nothing. You messing with his heavens. You come in this man home and he mess with you. You come in this man court, you come in his bed, you come in his bank account, you come in everything that he could think about because you and him think the same way, he feel the same way. So when you think you messing, and I think I messing with you, Beats on the other side, emotions, feelings, balance, everything being messed with. So when he turn wrong, people be like, he do this or we do ever because of that one woman. You mess this man this man had everything embedded. He had everything. He was his rock.
But okay, continue with your analogy. So me and Beats are married, right? Me and you start.
Go ahead, yeah.
Right. Who do you blame though?
I blame you.
You don't blame him. You as a man, you wouldn't go after him because guess what? The Beats know that.
Yeah, but see, Beats, you can leave Beats to God. You can leave Beats to be dealt with.
Sorry, I said that wrong. If me and Beats are married and you mess with me, should Beats come after you, or would you see any wrong with him coming after you? Because
I don't see any wrong with
me and Beats married.
No, I don't see no wrong with Beats coming after me because at this time he in his emotions and Beats feeling Beats. Beats is inside of Beats being wrongly accused, also being tampered with, also by messing with you.
Right.
So the natural thing that will come from him is to come after me and then probably see you because he's going to see you afterwards. But I wouldn't give him rights to come after me because it's you who's supposed to be strong.
So that's what I'm saying. He shouldn't come trying to strike up no conversation.
I wouldn't say he shouldn't come. I give him all rights.
Okay, so he comes. What do you say? Talk to your wife?
What do I say as the person messing with you?
Right.
I try to run for my life. He trying to say something to me. Not me. I pray God he don't ever know who I am. What I say to him, the man have all rights. He signed papers. You practicing.
Yeah, you knew that he and I were married. How come you didn't think about that?
That's what I'm trying to say. So therefore, when these approach me, you think I'm trying to stand in front of this man? No money head for the board. I hope he never find who it is and never know where I gone.
Wow.
See, because when you do that, that's the utmost disrespect right now from me to Beats. Because if I know him or not, I know you married. That's a line crossed by God. You breaking God ordinance. Am I correct? And that's something. That's why you go in the public and you show. That's what a ring is there for. That's what all these different things for. A woman married and
Don't mess with that.
You know, my woman could come talk to me. I tell them in Jesus' name, get your behind from around me.
Wow.
Real talk, I don't care how they look. And I thought it up to this day.
Where married women approach you and call themselves
I am silly. Come on, I'm sexier than money. I'm silly. I'm sexier than money. No, real talk. But you have to think about that though. You can't do them kind of things. That's someone's property. That is owned. That's signed for. The man got rights.
Okay, so let's continue. So here it is that we step out, you and I step out on Beats, right? Should Beats forgive me? Because like you said, we're married.
God said to forgive.
How many times do you expect?
77 times 7, I believe that's what he say. But I believe one time forgive him is 77 times. Especially that kind of aspect. No man, you can't be doing them kind of things. You can't be going on job operating like you know, use Josie Bales and things. You want to do this and do that. Neither Beats should be able to be doing that. You can't do that.
Yeah, but then again, when we talk about, you said in terms of the vows, you know, through sickness and in health, and up and down time and round and round.
I don't think people understand those things.
But I'm asking you, do you think that people should truly forgive infidelity? As married people, you're married, with one or the two both step out. Do you think that we should ride till the end? Till the wheels fall off?
God says to forgive.
So no one should be divorced even through infidelity. Remember now, divorce says forsake all others. And you said I do. So that means you understood.
I totally understand that.
Right.
But how much of it you can take stepping out? Like, you know, if someone was to do something and they apologize at school, I think the infidelity part, I don't think that should go on more than once. I don't think it should go on at all. Because
okay, but you say one time.
One time in school, because I mean, like, hey, I'm only saying everybody is human, and after that, if you can get past it, you can do it again, and you can do it again, and you can do it again. That's disrespect. You have no respect for yourself.
That's what it boils down. I'll give you an example. I have a friend who, the man had a baby. She was, she was,
you can go to a question after this one.
That was rough, right? But guess what? He went and had a baby with the woman again. That's 2. She stayed. She forgave him because, why? She believed in marriage. He went and had a baby with the woman again.
3?
And she still forgave him.
Let me say 3. 3?
Let's move on to number 4.
No.
Okay? Because guess what happened now?
Same person?
Maybe they may hard off.
Same person.
And then
another one came, and it was baby number 5.
That's too much free. Her mind too free right now. Everything free right now.
With the same person, but guess what? She, within the marriage, had 5 children. So this girl is trying to say, well, I too shall have 5 children. Okay? Who do we blame? Her for honoring her vow and believing that, you know what, at the end of the day, this is my marriage. I'm not giving up. Or do we blame him for deciding that, you know what?
Without a doubt, she just love hard like the way I love hard. She just love hard. She just have a principle, and she trying to carry God work, I guess,
right.
to the
very end.
I don't even know what to call that. She's her willpower and forgiveness is beyond. If everybody could be like her, that's cool. But then that also encourages people to do foolishness. You have to have a limit, man. One time, first of all, you shouldn't do it at all. That's why I said last time you were here. You have to know when to hold and when to fold. When you listen, if Empress ain't enough for you, please go your way. Don't marry Empress. If this one ain't enough, don't do it. When you supposed to block out the world, you know, I tell my wife, I say, you is enough for me. I look at the camera, you is enough for me. You is enough. I lock out the world. Ain't nothing else happening. I lock the world out.
So where do we go wrong?
Stuff happens. You really can't say. If you ain't strong, and like I say, this is a pandemic. Stuff happens. Just stuff happens. But when stuff happens, that, like I said, that's just like when you're gonna go away on a vacation. You got money planned for gas. You got money planned for food. You got money planned to take the kids on this ride. Everything is planned. When you get a car, you can save money to license it. You want this comprehensive insurance. So everything about the car you have in detail. When you get a house, you can have to get these refrigerator. You gotta, stock it out, this, that, so you know what's going on. But when you come to a relationship, when you get married, you get too comfortable, you all get too complacent. We sit and say, oh, well, I didn't get my papers, so boom. And then everything has to live itself out. No, there's no longer a plan. The plan is this. Anybody come around, you tell them come to your husband and see if your husband can do his wife better, then you could try come do me. And if your husband if he can't do whatever, then I will do so. Ask my husband. Just like that. You come to the house, mom, I can clean the yard. My husband didn't know when he come, he's doing. Let me ask him if he want to be done. I want to talk to you, man. Let me get a number. Ask my husband. You know your husband.
No.
So, this thing ain't no joke, you know. This real life. This playing with people's life. That's why people trip. That's why people do certain things, and I don't encourage it. Because if you have great prophecy and God bless you with a thing called wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you should know the outcome of certain things, and you should see certain signs. And even if you see signs, you're still supposed to fight for your marriage. You're supposed to go all out. You ain't supposed to let nothing get.
So in the example I gave you, where the woman fought through it, 5 children later.
I personally believe in marriage, but that wasn't gonna happen.
No.
After the first one, none else was happening.
So let me ask you, if a man was to accept his woman stepping out and bringing forth a child within that union, would you say?
Well, if you ever love the person that happened.
She's bringing home a baby. She's bringing proof in the pudding.
I probably.
Women do it all the time.
I probably would have done it, but then it's just a different thing. I probably would have done it. She has to keep the baby. Some people are wired different with their relationship. It's what you sign up for.
Nobody signed up.
I would probably have to consider that. I would have to consider it. We're the pros and the cons. It's the first time.
Okay, so this is the first time she stepped out. Right, but she comes home with a baby. I still want my marriage. I still want you as my husband. I want you to father my bastard child. Would you, in the name of marriage?
To tell you awesome truth, maybe. All depends. Maybe. I was in it for like life. I was in it. Never ever wanted a divorce. Ever. I still can't believe it is today.
It's happening.
I still can't believe it. It's like that's what I did.
But guess what?
I come from a father and mother from 52 years. I'm watching the island. A lot of people had baby and they stay and they wake it up and they going through it. That's just like a thing you do. That is heritage. That's
part of the culture.
Yeah, it's part of the culture. That is embedded in the system to make things work. No matter for richer, for poor, for better, for worse. Those are some of the worst things that can happen. And anybody I view that infidelity is not a good thing. When somebody take those closest thing to you.
He's laughing. Let me find out why.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
I laugh because when you said it depends, and I was thinking it depends on what. And for me, I think it would have to depend on. All right, we have kids already, right? And you step out on me, and you get big up, whatever. You say you won't come back. Now 9 months and gone. That baby can't come out and look better than the babies that I need.
Wow.
If the baby not cute, then the baby's what I make. No, girl, you gotta go. If it's an ugly baby, you're like, that's what you get. That's what you get.
Are you serious?
That's what you get, bro. That's what you get. I love it like that. Like if the baby come out, you like feel as though
it's a slap in the face.
This baby doesn't come out and look better.
I seriously think bringing a child from either end. That is the
but still, it's more accepted in society for the man to bring home this child because the child don't necessarily come home. The child lives with the mother. Now, it's very, very different if the woman of the household bringing home a baby. You understand?
That is.
But women for a long time have been accepting this outside child for generations. But how often can we say we could find a Bahamian man who accepts his wife stepping out and having a, I thought I wanted too. But there are a few younger men. Real talk. How many men do you know in your time that would accept a woman bringing home?
That's some serious consideration. This is infidelity alone, like I tell you, that right there alone. That is not good on either end.
We know they ain't good.
That is not that.
But it's been accepted, and it seems it's almost one-sided, where men expect women to accept the outside child. I sorry, but this child live with the mommy, so it ain't it's no problem to you. But what happens when a woman does it? Why is it not as accepted? Is it because that baby is coming home?
I believe it may be. The person may accept it to where they are in their mind and their relationship and how they deal with God.
Do you think the ego has a lot to do with it too? Here it is, that baby don't even look nothing like you. Boy, my baby.
Eventually the way they'll know because that factor will be brought up. This should be all around, for sure.
Can I throw something in? Matthew chapter 5,
Bring the Bible. Let's go.
verses 31 to 32.
Go ahead.
It was also said, whoever divorces his wife, let him give her a certificate of divorce. But I say to you that everyone who divorces his wife, except on the ground of sexual immorality, makes her commit adultery. And whoever marries a divorced woman commits adultery.
So you ain't supposed to marry a divorced woman.
No, you're not supposed to marry a divorced person until they die. Period. Until they're off the earth.
So when they're with
Until they're widow or die.
yes.
Wow.
So plenty people.
That's in the Bible.
Matthew 5,
Plenty people
31.
ain't gonna make it through
Because
the
that's why I said marriage never reaches full until the other person, the other spouse has, reached their demise.
Exactly.
Because that person is still on earth, and that is still, they believe it or not, people still carry that's my ex-wife,
Yep.
ex-husband.
That
That's still,
title is still very
that
much
title is
there.
that's
If I understand correctly, they did say in the Bible that infidelity is grounds for divorce.
That's what I was trying to get at too.
Yeah,
So if there is
infidelity.
infidelity, then you get a pass on the divorce.
Yes, that's what that's supposed to be saying.
because that's why I'm trying to say, and to go for as far as having a baby on either side, no man, you know, forgiveness on that.
Let's take a
No man, no, I drink my rum and talk to me. Drink my rum and talk to me. Baby.
Get a
What?
host
That doesn't even
today.
make it scrape. I can keep talking. You better go to the that's me. No, boy. Baby. And I don't have none. That's what I'm trying to say. You be lying, right? You still lying. But think about it.
You know what? I could see that, right?
Brother,
In addition-
I gotta say this because I always wanted a girl. And I didn't get my girl. I was told, when I get married, you get your girl. I've been married going for March 1989 years. When I asked my girl, you need $1 million. You understand? Regardless if it was a joke or it was just a gesture, but that is not good. So you can imagine like 2 boys in a girl. You go then they're gonna pick you up. You come home with girl, or you better try call bombers and be on that. You come home with girl.
But you know what's funny? If you're still married, let's say she step up, right? If she have a girl, you could still claim that child as yours, right? Because that child was conceived within the marriage.
Yeah, but then you know you ain't do that, man. You don't pump rifle for that. You don't make a straight for that.
The child that's brought in, by stepfather, not the baby or whatever. But when you tell somebody ain't about to happen, you ain't about to come and say, "Well, it was my visitation weekend. I don't see my daughter. See your daughter."
Bro, that's why from the break it shouldn't happen. The type of problem that stems from that would come under that umbrella. You know what kind of damage it is? That's like marrying someone who have a child already. You gotta take on a whole other family. The auntie come, the uncle will come. When the daddy come, that's another big man. I know you talking to my son any kind of way. But you talk, you can't be talking to me. You must be talking another kind of music, not Racist Great.
That's real right there.
I'm telling you, this is.
That's real. It's a lot of.
Listen, whoever listening to Free Your Mind right now, this is Stalit. Yes, your party animal. To Rick and Scrape General, your celebrity chef. When I say I'm sexy than money, that's in mind, body, and soul, because the Lord made me and he nothing can ruin my intention. So what you're listening to right now, this right here, is real talk. You have to understand what this biblical meaning is when you go to the Bible and you stand in the front of God. That marriage, or you nothing higher than marriage. What I do it again? Did I wish I still have it?
Let's talk about temptation.
I gotta come over. Let me go. I can come back. Let me come here. Remove my cap on. Remove my cap on. Let me my cap on. I can go up. I can turn the camera. I can't go. Tell me what.
Welcome back. This is Free Your Mind. We dissect some of Stalit's material. We spoke about the sweetheart, and now, of course, he says that in terms of marriage is as real as it gets, and infidelity it should not be accepted. Of course, Sister Saynaja read a passage from Matthew that tells us that infidelity is grounds for divorce. Let us now look at the song High. Okay, everybody has a device. Hold up your device. Hold up your device, church.
I got all of my devices.
Everybody has a device. And of course, there's social media, there's WhatsApp, there's all these different means of communication other than just a ting-a-ling hello, right? You speak of women texting you hi and calling you hi.
Go ahead.
No, I'm talking about the context of this particular song.
Yes.
How do men in particular, because we have two females in the room. Let's talk about the men first.
Right? Stand fast.
We talk about the temptation because here it is now. You're sexier than money. Right? All day.
Well, let me get my shirt tight.
Right? So you got to tighten up your shirt. Right? And then, of course, your phone goes off. You know, people see you on your IG page, whatever. You're an entertainer. How does one generally fight temptation? Now, remember we're talking about the institution of marriage and you know, making it real and sticking to your guns.
You sign contract.
Okay, so when temptation comes, voice the lead, like I can put it in the words of Gino D. If I had you, the things that we would do.
I say on stage live, and I respond. I used to even tell my wife, I respond to these people.
Oh, really?
Except when I was, however.
Just what to make you comfortable.
Yeah, because that's my kind of operation. I tell people live and say, sweet girl, I'm married. But if I wasn't married, trust me, Bahamas would be on time if you had to break your back. Live and say, I used to do like this. I used to do this.
Wow. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you would give her the phone and say, here, answer these people back, however you see fit.
See, this all go back to if you're really serious about marriage, you shouldn't sign up for it because you can get these things. You should know this. Anyway, one of my theories is this. The hardest thing in life to do is to stay focused. The easiest thing to do is be distracted. Distraction is all over the world, especially the cell phone. Especially the cell phone. So, sex doesn't start from kissing this and that. A conversation. Just a conversation.
Simple.
Yeah, infidelity don't start from just run up on interest and just bang, bang. Or let me go bam, 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 bam. No. You just said, I'll go. He's leaving.
Sorry, you look nice.
Yeah, he's leaving.
You're sexier than money.
Why you say that going? You take my thing and go. No, but seriously, she's sleeping. No, he going to the show. No, she wait, man. She waiting all the time. So what you doing? I'm trying to find something. She ain't cook for you?
Oh!
I just finished cooking.
Invitation.
I dropped the pin.
Drop the pin. Location.
All of these things has to be considered. When you sign a contract, that person, nobody, your brother, your sister, your mommy, your daddy, your dog, your job, as Bahamas custom, the police, nothing's supposed to come before the other half. You get these women when they get a job and what's that? They respect their boss more, they respect their husband, they respect their pastor, they cook for their pastor, do this, do that, more than they respect their husband. Because you get comfortable if you get what they sign up for. What you sign up for, like I said the last time, Empress, your boss can do anything to you to wait. You tell your girlfriends or your support team, girl, I don't like this job. I don't know. You better if I keep that job. You're being treated way beyond your value. Your college certificate or whatever degree you got is beyond that. No, but you can stay right there. So, yeah, your car could be a waste car, but you can keep this car, you can keep this car. You get it fixed, the car break down, you depend on the car. But when it comes to your husband or your girlfriend, everybody can discourage you and tarnish and distort you and tell you all type of toxic things about that person. When all the little good things was going on, and when these person doing what they're supposed to do, the minute when the little vibes get inside you, they can tell you, I tell you, get another man, all these is good man out here. No, I'm not saying, bro, I'm gonna send you crazy, bro. You can take it easy with her, bro. I don't need to do that. The man, sign up, be comfortable, stay with the people business, mind your own business, go talk to somebody else. That is not your business. That is something that was divine and joint. That's a sacred thing. If she just beat him and he like it or he must stay with it, that's his business. Real talk, people say, but it's
some fellas is like that.
Even that, like, you know, your wife grab you say, in public, screw up husband, and he don't want to react. The man is a man. He can miss a him and break through a leg same time. That's a man. So what he do is he just go in the car and he take it easy. Yeah, and then they drive and go on when she reaches the side of the house, he grab and push up against the wall. Do you ever try that again in public?
Exactly.
That's when he don't have to do it, he don't have to react in public, but people see it and that's just, that they only want the voice. They only utilize the rough and stick in these things. When you got married, they didn't know.
Again, how does one yield to temptation?
Empress?
In order to...
I can't answer. I want to call it. If you call me live,
we afraid of
come down, my guardian. You think it's serious? I can't answer. I'm doing a live show right now. Talk about temptation. Before you leave your house, you leave your wife, husband, your boyfriend, your husband. Kiss him goodbye and let him know. I appreciate you doing this for me. You get out on the road, you're going on the road to do that. You went on a journey. You went on a mission. Your mission, yes, your mission is to bypass all temptation, regardless of what. You know, you don't take the way home. You know, you don't do this. You know, you don't do that. So somebody say, "But you look good." Thanks for the compliment.
My wife is saying,
yes, you know,
that's how you answer, right?
Yeah, thanks for the compliment. I can't get a number.
Let me get my husband.
Yeah. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. But you know what people want to do? They want to be greedy. They want to be nasty. I call it disgusting. They want to be rank, mingy.
Well, somebody said to me the other day, said, "Tell your husband I just want to borrow you for a minute."
Yeah, I would tell them and sign and go down there. I would tell them, you can't be serious.
But that's how it is. Do you know that it seems as if when somebody is married, that is a turn on for most people?
Yeah, the value go up, and when you go back single again,
they don't want you.
Yeah, but I still want them.
They still want you because you're sexy and the money.
I eat the money.
Okay, so
I scared to walk the street sometime. The daylight is because it would come. No, but best. Listen to you want to talk about avoid temptation? Let's look at what you got at home.
Yeah, but then I don't know if it's just me, but hold on, real quick. Do you notice a lot of times when people step out that the person they step out with does not match up to what they have at home?
Oh my goodness, you need to come check my situation in the gym this year. Oh my gosh, you made me call my dad now. Big George Floyd. That's no joke.
No, seriously, what is up with that? Why is it that people don't generally cheat with somebody who at the end of the day...
Yeah, we can take a break on this one. I definitely take a break.
When you get caught, that it's okay because this person amounts to be more than what you have. I don't know.
Listen, let me tell you something. I would say it like this. You're ugly, fat, disrespectful, no hair, whatever at home. You married a person. When you married a person, that big person become top of the chart anywhere in the world. Because that's in the highest honor. You and that person joining that union.
See, but you mentioned the no hair and get fat. Sometimes they don't marry that, you know.
No, but
that's what they become.
Yeah, whatever they become. I'm saying it's still your responsibility because that's you. What at the end of that happened also. You could have put it in and say, look here, you really just know the thing now. You got to fix this. And you forget. You represent me. When I marry you, this is what I used to say the same thing. I always used to keep throwing hits. People like, such a place to be at. I said, who will never get like that? You best never get like that. What? I'm always looking for another. It's a way to try to keep fit. That's just through health and sports and stage weight. You know, I got to be healthy on stage. I don't really do nothing just to want to take my shirt off. My shirt just has come off. I don't want to do it. No, real talk. Brother, if you keep yourself in shape, when your body needs you, your body will have no problem against this coronavirus. If you eat right and keep your body shape, no high blood pressure, no diabetes, nothing come against you if you do 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 miles a day. So your body's a temple of the Lord. You can stuff it down with all this and that. Let anybody come jump up on it and you marry and you going back home. Temptation. First of all, my body's a temple of the Lord. So you have to talk. I like you. Yes, thank you. I know I look good. Trust me. Did you hear me on the first show said I look better than money? I know I look good. I appreciate it. Yes. I like your breast. Okay, yes, I do have nice breasts. That's what men tell women. I like the hip. So that's a compliment, but bro, you can't have that woman, bro. That woman married, bro. Bro, in Jesus' name, king about that. That's a married woman. That's counted for. That don't look for you. He have all rights. I don't care what no police or nothing saying. I'm trying to incite no violence. That's a man property. That dude won't come look for you. If that woman come for you and run car straight through your house, I ain't trying to incite no violence. But that woman, she done invest in that. He ain't nothing to stop her. What you trying to say? She going crazy for the man. You dying right? White press gas.
No breaks.
No breaks. No, but you're right. That's just like you're not naturally.
Temptation. I feel like the best way to get the goal of temptation is to just it sounds really simple, but take it off your mind. I've been following this audio by Earl Nightingale that talks about whatever you really focus on, whatever you devote all of your attention to, if your attention is on being stable, if your attention is on being depressed, then that's what you're going to become. So if you're devoting your mental powers, your thought, thinking about this person that isn't the person that you're supposed to be with, what you expect to happen, bro? What you was looking for?
I so horrible. Yeah, I expect. Last time I sing some songs and I was in the song.
I mean,
listen, I live on Empress. You're calling me.
I mean, listen, if someone come on the
personal picture, you take your shirt off, whatever.
But that's natural. But that's natural. That's what social media is about. But you need to know the level in about somebody and something. All you can say, what you want to know.
Okay, somebody says, Empress, when people get caught cheating with someone who we feel is lesser than they are probably fulfilling the other, not on the external, but from a mental capacity, particularly men. So in other words, intellectually, she's more stimulating. She might not be as nice looking. She might not be a bedroom bully, but she stimulates his mind. This is what I'm reading a comment.
I'm not Dr. Phil. I ain't Oprah. The blessing of the good Lord says this. Was you married? You know when you married a person, that's probably always the one that's before, but you still married that person. You had the opportunity to go look for that stimulus in somebody else. And let them
pocket somewhere else.
Let that package, because you can get a Benz, but Benz and Bose don't have the speakers agreement and they didn't sign the contract. So you may have Beats speakers inside of that Benz. You got to deal with the Beats comes inside of that. You understand what I'm trying to say? And you may have Pirelli tires and not good rich on there. That's just what you wanted the Benz. That's what the Benz come with. So you can't go try.
But sometimes you have the Pirelli tires, but you want to upgrade.
Listen to me. If you upgrade, you speak with your partner and say, look, we can do something different. You don't get tired of the fans like the left swing levels and still you be the same way. You can't.
But then, Stanley, on all seriousness, you talking about having uncomfortable conversations. We don't do that. We don't do that.
What kind of
having uncomfortable conversations are, give you an example. The hun, you've put on a little bit too much weight. It's not attractive to me anymore. You try telling a woman or a man that, especially a woman, right? No, so you should. Sure. The same way we don't communicate with the guy. You owe the money. You owe the buy some money. They calling you. Why are you declining the call? Let them know because of COVID, you ain't working. Let's work this up. We don't have conversations. We don't. So how are you expecting to tell this person they need to step up their game? They need to upgrade like a burger meal.
Because that's genuine love. When you marry them, you tell them straight, I ain't gonna lie. You have everything you're looking for. You do this right. You don't do that. You're telling them that genuinely so you can get them. When you get them, you're getting bad. You're looking bad. Or you ain't saying the rough to someone say, okay, you're getting really heavy on there. Let's get the gym membership. So when you stay tuned and when you go in public, you represent me. You gotta find the same good ways to put it in there just like that. I'm telling you.
Easier said than done.
If she's
not hearing that. What she's hearing is, something else on the road look better than me.
Yeah, and I try to avoid it.
I'm telling you.
You only love me how I look.
I'm saying, no, I can't say I only love you how you look. I told you, if you want to get to the stage, you have to keep up on everything. That's just like when you get in a relationship. You can't just do everything normal. You still have to go out on a date. You got to go on the beach, get your little hot dog and do certain things. That's the same thing with your body. Babe, let's go. We're going to do 2 miles this morning. Why? I look funny. I can't pay for it.
No.
Come on, we're going to do 2 miles. Yeah, but that's cool also. But that's why you're saying.
But if that child is now 15 years old,
my 9 years, you know,
but you know inside, they won't go to the friends call them go because the friends them tell them, really, look at them, you think you get on the road? Will you answer all 5, 6 years?
I think it needs to be that when it comes from coming from different places, because a lot of women, they look at their husband as a doctor, a safe place where they feel like he's supposed to be accepted at all times.
Unconditional.
But you also have to be real, bro. Because if you can't be, you can say, yeah, wait now, things in the dread. I got to hold on to this a minute. You can say that. This is what I'm trying to say. You can't be saying everything else and then you can back up on the main important thing. That's your right. That's part of you. So you should have the right to say.
I like what you said, but
you just tell me what you said, man. You just tell me what I said, the basketball.
Looking at him saying, "Oh wow, brother, looks so good," and he looks like after money. See, that's like the argument.
No, but brother, if you genuine, right? If you genuine from the break, see, this is the same thing I talk about as the temptation. You have to be real. When you step out of the house, no matter what you have to say, you're supposed to have in your mind and be programmed that you ain't into that. Yes. So therefore, you have to be into making sure your wife or your husband stay on par, bro. You can't let anybody be falling off.
And I agree with you. What I'm saying
If she takes the heart,
is the way that you gotta approach
that's what I said.
You gotta approach it.
Emerson, I said that.
Someone may get carried on them.
Okay, so tell me what you're supposed to do. For the terrorists, for the bad material.
I think so. If you have like a woman, you start by no. Buy off a nice workout. When you talk about workout, buy off from some nice leggings.
You don't think she can
Your leggings you can wear out.
Yeah, exactly. And then you start going on your walk, right? And you say, let's go for a walk on the beach.
I can tell you when you're smart and man can't figure it out.
Yeah, but she can figure it out. She be like, but he loves me. He just want to spend time with me on the beach. That's what it is.
Bro,
Then you
I run every day. I run miles.
but then you run alone.
Yes, I'm trying to tell you now. I'm talking about it all the time. For years. See, girl, if you're that's what you're in the morning. I can understand you tired, but it gotta be 1 day out of the week or 3 times out of the month at least. 5, 6 years lingering by. Sometimes you do it or whatever, but guess what? Wake up now, your girlfriend, girl, let me get you in shape for the next month. You feel right back.
But
I treat you.
I get up, and if anybody ever tell you this before, you deserve a lot of trying. You want to stay wholeheartedly tried with compassion.
Yeah, because like I tell you, she is you. You're not one. You're not two. You're one. So if I can go on the road and try to keep me here, it's my duty to make sure, not ask, make her come. She's literally. You're one.
Wow.
Oh, shucks. Yes,
Oh, but we've come to the end.
We come to the end. We got it. It is because that's mental temptation.
Wow. Yield to temptation. That's the order of the day.
Embrace, give me any good. If you're on the streets, you talk. You don't go into things to mess up. You don't go to school to drop out. You wasn't born in this world to fail. Your marriage is the highest honor to me in anything in this world. When you start and you say, yes, I do, and you plan to do this, I do, there should be a cost that both of you take on your own. And then it is like other people come and try to submit their application. Unfortunately, yes, and it ain't only filled. It is never taken. We don't need no more applications ever. So tell whoever else behind you, because there's a lot of people line up. Real talk, people look good. Yeah, people look good. People will say this to you. People will try to do this. I can't blame them. But when they didn't know you married, cease and desist, refrain. All of the expensive big time word inside of the dictionary. That man and that woman. Yes, a man and a woman leave them people alone because what you cause is serious damage, and that damage cannot be repaired. Some people don't recover from that kind of thing. Only the good Jesus of me right here, because God is going to do this. You should learn to help. That's it.
End of story. Celine, thank you so much as always. Somebody must have gotten something from that.
Then because I wanted the last time I was listening to 2 or 3 songs and I didn't sweat. Why sweat?
This thing is real.
It was even where I am right now, right? And I know I can't do it because I'm trying to recover, trying to get myself together. Before I mess with people and I give them problems, they start to go to the sexual because I know I don't want to. She said, what? I have the highest respect for you. Yeah, because I just look at my friend is a dangerous place in the areas. I really want to do that because I got respect for people hard. Like, you know, like things supposed to just mean everything supposed to just, you know, no. So you gotta have respect for just for the world. If you lose respect for the person being yourself, the world will get it from you. So when you see marriage, me, or your marriage look on me, don't look at me, don't text me high. Don't text me high. Don't like me.
Oh, Lord, folks, y'all keep it locked up with the hour 5 o'clock.
Come to Jimmy.
And I didn't see again. I guess I'm going to still get this boy study. And we was just free in our mind with national press. And I secure. I don't know what they do inside this corner. Last time you remember you think up and down, and I ain't fed yet. But boy, they put some stuff on the league. I don't know. But guess what? You only pay for you ever need me, you ever whatever the deal is. We can pray for that. God be blessed. Yeah. Hey, good brother, stop this so you can use this. Stop it, you stop that. Yeah, you think I'm gonna